Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Blossom Becky. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. And do not forget to hit that notification bell. In this channel, we discuss a lot to do with mental wellness, mental illness, and by the end of the day, our goal is to remain well, healthy, just the way we are healthy physically. We also want to be healthy mentally. Now, today, we discuss food prices. Now, that aside, I'll come back to that. We all know that mental illness is contributed by several factors that include heredity. Is there mental illness in your family? That include developmental, that includes psychosocial stressors or environmental stressors. And that is what I want we discuss. Environmental stressors, those are the things that surround us. Examples include maybe poverty, includes lack of money, includes loss of job, loss of so many things. Those are some of the environmental stressors that we find ourselves in. And if they are not arrested early, they can push us to mental illness. And what mental illness does, it hinders our day-to-day activities. It hinders us from living fully. Now, why did I choose food prices? We all know in this country, Kenya, where I am, I don't know about other countries, that things have really gone up. With 500, that like $5, you cannot even feed a family. That is a minimum family. Now, that is a psychosocial stressor. When you go to supermarket or to a wholesale or to your nearest duka within you with 500 shillings, sometimes you don't know what to buy. And that is really stressing us. That is not even enough to buy oil and cooking oil or unga. It's not enough. That shows how things have become expensive. Unfortunately, on the other hand, there is no increase of salaries. Actually, what is happening, there is a lot, businesses are going down. We are losing our jobs. Money is scarce as much as there is food increase. Now, what do we do? Because that can contribute to mental illness. There are few things that we can do, because one of the things is that as much as we complain, the government, the what, it may not help us for now. But what can you do in your small space? To avoid mental illness, the first thing that we need to do is to accept that things have changed. Things are bad. We first accept that. Because what happens when you accept, you are able to deal with the situation. Then once we accept, what about adjusting? Because like I have said, the government may not hear what we are saying. Our employers, our businesses, they may not hear what we are saying. But what about you yourself? The small things that you can do by adjusting. Adjusting, I'll give you a case study of myself. One of the example, I looked at my house and I asked myself, how can I adjust the way we live? And I realized there are things that we buy, we duplicate. For example, things like soap. I realized we buy soap to wash clothes, soap to bathe, soap to wash our utensils, soap to do what? And I realized I'm not able to buy all that. And I decided I will only be buying two types of soap. Soap that can be used to wash clothes and wash utensils. A soap that can be used to wash clothes, wash utensils, and even bathe with that. That has really saved part of my money. There are many things that I have looked in my kitchen and I have decided I can do away with it. Things like tissue and serviette. I realized I don't need, serviette is not a basic need to me. Like I've said, it's a case study of Becky. But why am I saying this? I'm saying this because all of us, because we are affected and we want to remain mentally stable. What is that thing that you can adjust? Are you living beyond your means? Are you living in a house that actually you're struggling to pay rent? Are you eating in a way that you're struggling? Another case study that I have done in my house, I've realized also bread has become very expensive. I know there are people who cannot even afford bread, but I decided I need to teach my children even how to eat the food that in the morning that we ate yesterday. And it's working because it's very, very expensive. Cost of living is very expensive. If we don't take care, it is going to give us a breakdown. There are many things you and me can adjust. All that I am asking you, revisit your house, revisit your kitchen, mothers, revisit what your life, and then do not live anyone's life. Where we are, there is no more competition. Initially, people used to compete. If you're driving 2 cars and you're struggling, if you are able, that's okay. I'm not disputing there are people who are able. But if you're driving 2 cars and you're struggling, why do you need to drive 2 cars? Still a case study of Becky. In most cases, I don't drive because fuel is very, very expensive. So I decided what is cheaper, using public means, which is cheaper for me, or buying fuel. And I decided, I will be using public means. So today I want to ask you, what is this that you can adjust? And I don't care what people will say. I do not care. So even you there, because we are here so that we can learn, we can help each other and see how we can adjust our lives and remain mentally sober. There are other things that I have seen working. For example, you can plant your own vegetables. I know you're going to tell me the next thing is that you are in a flat. It is doable. You only need to Google and see there are those big vessels or sacks you can plant in it. So just look at any creative things that you can do. So I've said you accept, you adjust, live, you do you. There's no competition. And if you're not able to do investment, don't do. It's not time to do big investment. And I'm talking to Kenyans because I know other countries. I don't know about other countries. Remember, we are even entering into a period of elections. I don't know how it's gonna look like. We trust God it will be well, but that shows that things will still be hard. So guys, I want we remain sober, mentally sober, because when you're mentally well, physically and even thinking, you will be able to think. What is this that you can do away with? Accept, adjust, and live your own life. Thank you so much for always subscribing to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell because I keep on posting very exciting videos. Thank you.